Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing a get ready with me to go thrifting. But first thing we need to do is get rid of this old pimple that's not becoming to open sketch cut, because I know throughout the whole video you'll be focusing on it because that's what I do when I see someone do it, and I need to cover it up. And it's no hate to those people who have it on because everyone gets them. There's nothing they can do. But I just get so fixated on it. I can't. I want it off. So we are going to the thrift store. When I mean me and my boyfriend. And there's a few things that I'm looking for. First things first, I'm looking for a picture frame because I really want these vintage picture frames that I've seen all over Pinterest and TikTok, and I think they're so cool when they do a collage of them. So that's what I'm looking for, but I don't want to spend the money. And I did buy one at TJ Maxx that kind of looked old and vintagey, but I do want some actual heavy duty will last many years because they've lasted so many to begin with kind of vibes. Anywho, so that's what I'm going for. And then me and my boyfriend had decided to do a challenge with each other. We are having a starting budget. We haven't decided how much the budget is because we're going to see how much things cost. And we're going to start off with a budget, and then we're going to see how much we can flip it for, buy an item, and see how much we can flip it for in, I think, 1 month or 2 months. We're giving a good amount of time. And we can start off with anything. So it could be a piece of clothing, it could be an item, and then we're going to sell it on, anywhere. It's our choice. Online, not in person. That's the only thing. We can't get a relative to buy, you know what I mean? And then we'll see who makes the most. Just a fun challenge. That did nothing. It's still there. Just gonna put a lot on and then let it dry because that should be better coverage. But anywho, it can be anything. I'm going to try to look for clothes just because I think that's easier to resell than items, also because packaging and all that. Also, then and it doesn't have to be your size. I can buy men's clothing if I think men's something is gonna sell, and he can buy women's. There's no rules. The only rule is the budget, and it has to be sold online. And we see how much, and the item has to sell by the end of the month. That's another thing too. So you're also gonna want to maybe try to keep some of the money if you sell something, because if nothing sells, then we're equal. If I've said, oh, I bought something to this certain amount, let's say $10, but I'm listing it and it's only $10, but I'm listing it to $50, and I'll say, oh, but I haven't made, you know what I mean? It's hard to explain, but or is it? I don't know. Anyway, so those are the rules, and that's what we're gonna be doing. I think also that's just a fun game kind of way, and something to do over summer that costs literally barely anything. So we'll see if we're lucky. We're going to 2 different thrift stores, one where it's mostly clothes and the other one where it's mostly items and furniture, though no furniture today. There's not even possibility for more furniture, but I love vintage furniture. I think it's so cool. But so that's what I'm looking for. I haven't thrifted that much since I used to collect LPS, and you couldn't really buy that anywhere in the stores, the old ones, because I only collected the old ones. I did buy some of the new ones, but I mostly collected the old ones, so I used to thrift a lot. But since I stopped collecting, I haven't thrifted that much, to be honest. So we'll see. And I haven't been to either one of these. One of them is a Red Cross, just because they're pretty cheap in their clothing. And the other one, I think it's gonna be a Salvation Army kind of vibes to it, so we'll see. Okay, that helped a little bit. So I'm excited, and then okay, it's good. I was just so yeah, and I'll show you at the end of this video if I find something. So wait till the end of me getting ready, I guess. I'm not gonna do a whole video on me trying to flip for that one item I buy though. But I thought also that's just a good summer idea. So if you're watching this and you feel you're bored all summer and just want to do something, maybe try doing it no matter where you are. If you're in the US, do Depop. If you're in Europe, do Vinted. Or England, do Vinted. I don't know if they have Depop, to be honest. But just try something where you buy a cheap item and you see how much you can flip it for. And do a challenge with yourself oh, I'm going to try to make $100 in 2 months. So do small if you don't already have the following or anything on the apps. but just for fun, because that's a lot of money, $100 in 2 months if you're not really used to reselling or anything. But so that's what we're gonna do, and I think that's a really fun, cool, cheap idea to do during summertime. I also see a lot of those bikini baskets, those DIY, although I think they're very cute. I just don't have enough bikinis or enough room for that, but I do think they're adorable. I normally shove them in a drawer with other all blow up things, like floaties and all that, and hope for the best. But it is a smart idea. It's also, and then I think you can get them at the dollar store, those crates. So yeah, I think that was a super cool, fun idea. I am wanting to do not a summer bucket list because that's not my vibe. Also because for me, I feel like summer's more chilling. I do want to do like an autumn, things to do in autumn, and then make like not a bucket list, but like to-do list, I guess is what it's called, where I will do like get a pumpkin spice drink or something. It doesn't even have to be a Starbucks, but just get it in general, or go do a fun fall activity, find every fall leaf in a different color, like stuff like that I want to do. So have I lost my mascara? No. So let's see. Oh yeah, I went to a festival yesterday, or no, the day before yesterday. I forgot to tell y'all. I went to a festival. It was nice. I had a lot of fun. I like the festivals where you have like pictures, and if you collect pictures, you can return them back in and you get money for the pictures you collected. I think that's kind of a funny concept because that's also so many people throw them around, but you don't want to like throw them around if you get money for it. So I think that's the smartest concept they've come up with. And the concert was nice. I think I didn't know as much of the songs of the artists I thought I knew. So I was kind of like sometimes like not knowing any of the words while they're rapping. And then that's always fun when everyone else is like, and you're just like, yeah. So that was also, but that's the only thing. But it was so much fun. Great food. Got a pasta. Carbonara, I think that's how you say it. Don't tell me that's not how you say it. It was really like affordable for concert or festival foods, and it tasted delicious. So I just sat and ate that. That was really good. But really fun concert overall. Like I had fun with my friends, and I got to meet a lot of people I haven't seen in a while. So yeah. I think I'm officially ready to go thrifting. I'll see if I find something. Okay, so we went to both thrift stores. This was the second location. And no heat and everything that was okay was like over $10. But it was like very much used. I think it was like $20, everything that was like, but we're trying to get something that was low so we can resell, and like a used H&M t-shirt. $15, and it was used, washed 1,000 times at Red Cross. What the hell? But that's it for today's video. Please make sure to like and subscribe and have an amazing day. Bye.